Hello and welcome to day 2 of your 30-day challenge. I hope that you got on very well with your higher self meditation yesterday, finding some time for yourself. Today marks our second day of the challenge, but our first day of actually giving you a task that you have to start doing besides the meditation. So we will include a meditation today called White Light Protection Meditation. Before we get into the details of today's meditation, I'd like to go through what your actual challenge is. So I would like you to start today by replacing any negative thoughts that you have with literally the polar opposite. Use the worksheet that is provided to jot down any of your thoughts that you've had during the day. Of course, what would be the best is if you could carry this worksheet along with you and write them down as they are happening, because like many people, by the time you get to the end of the day, some of the things that you thought about and did and said and whatnot at the beginning of the day are long gone. So the most ideal is if you can take this worksheet with you, and as you're going through your day, every single time you've got a negative thought, I want you to write it down in the first column of your sheet. The next thing you're going to do is fill in the middle column of the sheet, which asks you what the cause was. And you don't need to go into great detail here. We're just looking to see if we can find a pattern over the course of the remaining 29 days of our program to see if you notice that a certain thing, certain actions, certain words, certain situations trigger you in certain ways. Next, you're going to look at the last column, which is your replacement thought. So in the beginning, you will find probably at least the first few days, your replacement thought is just going to be the exact opposite of the original negative thought. So if the thought was, I can't do this, then the replacement thought is, I can do this. Eventually, what I would like you to do, and I'll remind you of this as weeks go on, is I would like you to actually start getting more in depth, so that rather than it just being the polar opposite, it's something that really has value and meaning to you that can be really applied. So we really start shifting that mantra that you have. And this brings us to the meditation that you have today. It is slightly longer, this one, and it is a beautiful white light protection meditation, as I've already mentioned. Now, this is an excellent way of trying to center yourself and ground yourself, but also to protect yourself. Because especially when you suffer from abuse in the past, you find that as you start to tackle certain issues, you feel very vulnerable, very exposed. And so the concern starts coming up that it's going to be too much too quickly. And you also might find yourself in different situations where you just feel like that vulnerability is coming back up again, or in some way, shape, or form, you are in need of some protection. And so this is an excellent meditation to help you with that. And the goal is that rather than having to repeat the meditation over and over and over again all throughout your day, every day, that you will start to recognize the feeling that's associated with the meditation, visually be able to visualize that white light that the meditation brings you through, and being able to apply that in your daily situations by just closing your eyes, maybe even just a blink of your eye, and just calling back up, recalling that memory of the feeling and the vision of the white light completely protecting you, so that you have instant protection, which makes you feel much less vulnerable and gives you a sense of strength and empowerment. So I hope that you enjoy both your task and your meditation for day 2. Bless. Let's begin by getting comfortable, either seated or lying down, lights on or off. Close your eyes and begin to focus on your breathing. Relax your body and relax your mind. The more you are unaware of your body during this time, the easier it is for you to concentrate with your mind on just relaxing. Take a deep breath, hold it for a moment, and slowly let it out. Imagine all the tension that is leaving your body now like a fine gray mist as you breathe out. Take a second deep breath in, hold it, and let it go. Allow your breath to be deep, slow, and rhythmic. And now I'd like you to imagine a very large white ball of light moving towards you slowly. It comes closer and closer, getting larger and larger until it is surrounding you completely, covering you completely, like walking into a cloud. It encourages you to let go of all your thoughts, all your emotions, and just totally, deeply relax from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, relaxing, being more and more fully relaxed. Just concentrate on that beautiful cloud of white, all-consuming light. You are now fully surrounded by white light. It is a shield. The white light surrounding you protects you. It glows with the love of the divine, rich beings of light. As you accept the white light into yourself, into your mind, into your heart, into your understanding, you are committing with the deep, rich source of all life, of all love. The white light symbolizes a divine source of love that knows no boundaries, protects all beings, and protects everyone in a wonderful, supportive way. It protects from harm at all times. It is the strongest force in the entire universe. It can protect from all types of invasions or outside influences. It is a white light armor, this bright, shining white light. This armor is yours to command, to put on and to use if and when you decide that you will accept, you will call, that you will use this white light armor. Simply say to yourself, I accept this white light protection. And the protection surrounds you like this white cloud, like a white armor. Instantly it springs into action, covering you with the purity of light, covering you with protection. I accept the white light protection, allows me to be protected by the divine. Now visualize your loved ones, see them in your mind's eye, and extend that beautiful cloud, that white armor, out to every one of your relatives, your friends, and your loved ones. See it as a mightiest force in the entire universe, the most radiant white armor around them, protecting them, forming an invisible wall of protection. It protects you and your loved ones against any form of bad thoughts, negativity, worry, or anything that could hurt or harm them. It supports, loves, and protects them completely. Visualize that light swirling around them, having been called into place at this time. It creates a beautiful, supporting, loving armor of protection. It protects all who ask. It seeks support and gives divine love to all who ask. Visualize that white, floaty cloud, that beautiful radiant armor around yourself, your home, your possessions, in your workspace, in your travel space, wherever you go, wherever you need to be. Take that white light with you on your journey day by day. Accept the white light of protection, the protection of the divine, that it is done. Now slowly begin to return your awareness to your body and to this room. You may feel perfect physically, mentally, and emotionally. You may feel refreshed as if washed in a cool spring stream, but you will be protected by the great divine white spirit, the great divine white light of love and protection. And when you are ready, begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Gently move your head from side to side. And in your own time, open your eyes.